Now, spray gunning each other with as much dirt as they could possibly do, having spewed lovey-dovey stuff to each other for months on end. It was fascinating.
I mean, if even only half of what he's saying is true, Blake Lively is a complete nightmare.
Well, you say we haven't seen it before, but we kind of have with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Well, that's true, yeah, but that only came out in the end in court, right?
And, that was Johnny did something that I think a lot of people took notes to, like
yeah, that's true.
A receipt.
I mean, I urge everyone to just read through everything that Justin Baldoni
it is utterly
shocking.
It's compelling.
Welcome back to Pop Flash. Today's breaking story is sending shockwaves through Hollywood, a scandal so explosive it could shatter the careers of Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and director Justin Baldoni. According to rumors, Blake didn't just want to star in a new film, she allegedly tried to take over the entire production. We're talking about script rewrites, wardrobe decisions, and demanding control that actors almost never get. But now, it's completely backfiring. And the fallout? It's getting uglier by the second. But that's just the beginning. According to whispers, Justin Baldoni is hitting back. And he's not holding anything back. Reports say he's now suing Blake and Ryan for hundreds of millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a legal battle worth a fortune. Sources claim this countersuit could expose all the behind-the-scenes chaos, revealing how Blake and Ryan allegedly tried to take him down. And if these leaks are true, Hollywood might never look at them the same way again. So, what's really going on? Insiders claim that Blake didn't just want a starring role, she wanted total creative power. She allegedly pushed for major script changes, insisting that entire scenes be rewritten to fit her vision. And that's not all. Rumors say she even tried to dictate wardrobe choices, going as far as rejecting costume designs and demanding new ones that matched her personal preferences. But here's where it gets even more shocking. Blake reportedly wanted final say over the film's direction, stepping on the toes of the actual director, Justin Baldoni. Imagine an actress trying to take over the entire production. But when things didn't go her way, that's when the real drama started. According to whispers, Blake allegedly turned the entire set against Justin Baldoni. Sources say she used her Hollywood connections to isolate him, painting him as the villain in a situation that was way more complicated than anyone knew. Insiders claim that crew members were pressured into siding with Blake, fearing that if they didn't, their own careers would suffer. And let's not forget, Ryan Reynolds was dragged into this too. According to sources, Ryan and Justin were actually on good terms at first. But suddenly, Ryan switched sides. Insiders say Blake may have convinced her husband to back her up, completely turning against Justin. And if that's true, it could spell disaster for Ryan's reputation as well. But it doesn't stop there. Reports claim that Justin has receipts that could change everything. Leaked messages allegedly show Blake cherry-picking texts, cutting out key details, and twisting conversations to make Justin look bad. Insiders say she removed emojis, context, and even positive messages she had sent before. If this is true, it could prove that Blake was manipulating the narrative all along. And now, the Hollywood power struggle is heating up like never before. The countersuit is just getting started, and if these shocking claims hold up in court, Blake and Ryan's careers could take a hit they'll never recover from, and trust me, there's even more to this story. Insiders claim that Blake Lively wasn't just acting in the film. She allegedly wanted to rewrite the entire script to make sure the spotlight was completely on her. According to whispers, she clashed hard with the original vision of the movie, demanding that key scenes be rewritten to center more around her character. And it didn't stop there. Rumors say she wanted complete creative control, forcing drastic changes that no one saw coming. But Blake's alleged power grab didn't end with the script. Sources claim she even wanted authority over wardrobe decisions, not just for herself, but for other actors too. Yes, you heard that right. She allegedly insisted on having final approval over her own look and even dictated what her co-stars could and couldn't wear. Can you imagine the level of control that takes? It's one thing to have input on your character's outfits, but deciding for everyone else? That's next-level power play. And when things didn't go her way, that's when the real chaos began. Instead of backing down, Blake reportedly started plotting behind the scenes, gathering so-called evidence against Justin Baldoni. But here's where it gets truly shady. Because according to reports, she didn't just collect messages, she allegedly manipulated them. Sources claim Blake cherry-picked conversations, cutting out key details, removing emojis, and erasing any positive comments she had originally made about Justin's work. Imagine twisting a narrative so hard that it completely changes the meaning of a conversation. If these allegations are true, it means Blake was intentionally trying to frame Justin in a bad light, making him look like the villain when the reality was far more complicated. But hold on, because it gets even wilder. Rumors say that Blake wasn't just going after Justin on her own. She allegedly dragged her husband Ryan Reynolds into the drama, convincing him that Justin was the enemy. And just like that, Ryan reportedly flipped overnight, going from friendly and supportive to completely turning against Justin. Imagine that. One day everything's fine, and the next you're being blacklisted by two of the biggest names in Hollywood. Sources claim Ryan's attitude toward Justin did a complete 180, and it all happened after Blake got involved. If this is true, it could mean that Ryan didn't even see the full picture. He just took Blake's side without question. And now, their alleged scheme is unraveling in front of the entire world. But trust me, this story is far from over. And here's where the plot thickens. Because rumors say that Blake Lively didn't just want control over the movie, she allegedly tried to weaponize her friendship with Taylor Swift. That's right. Hollywood's biggest superstar was reportedly dragged into the chaos, and the fallout was nothing short of shocking. We all know that Blake and Taylor have been close for years, but according to whispers, Blake saw this lawsuit as an opportunity to use Taylor's massive influence to sway public opinion in her favor. The plan? Leverage their friendship to gain sympathy and make Justin Baldoni look like the villain. But here's where things took an unexpected turn, because Taylor wasn't having it. Sources claim that when Blake tried to pull Taylor into the drama, Taylor wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. Instead of taking sides, she allegedly backed away completely, refusing to be dragged into a legal circus that had nothing to do with her. Can you imagine? One of the biggest names in music stepping away from one of her closest friends? That speaks volumes. And it wasn't just Taylor who distanced herself. According to reports, other Hollywood actresses, like Jenny Slate and Isabella Ferrer, also refused to stand by Blake's side. Insiders claim that Blake expected these women to back her up, but instead, silence. If she thought she had an army of supporters behind her, she may have seriously miscalculated. But here's where things go from bad to worse. Blake has spent years positioning herself as a champion of women's rights, using her platform to push for change. But now, some sources say this whole situation isn't about justice. It's about control. According to whispers, this lawsuit isn't about standing up for what's right. It's about power. Blake allegedly wanted to call all the shots, and when that didn't happen, she flipped the script, turning herself into the victim. If these claims are true, this could be one of the biggest backfires in Hollywood history. And if you thought this scandal couldn't get any worse, wait until you hear this. Rumors say that Blake Lively made one of the most tone-deaf moves in Hollywood history. According to insiders, Blake allegedly tried to promote her latest movie, a film about domestic abuse, by linking it to a cocktail party for her alcohol brand. Let that sink in. A movie tackling such a serious topic being marketed alongside a celebration with drinks. Who in their right mind thought this was a good idea? The public was outraged. Critics slammed the move as insensitive, distasteful, and completely out of touch. But the backlash doesn't stop there, because guess who just publicly called out Blake in the most brutal way possible? None other than Piers Morgan. And if there's one person in Hollywood who isn't afraid to tear into a scandal, it's him. According to reports, Piers Morgan has just dropped receipts that could completely expose Blake. Rumors say that he's not holding back, calling Blake Lively a complete nightmare, and detailing exactly how she allegedly manipulated this entire situation. From twisting messages to sabotaging Justin Baldoni's reputation, Piers is supposedly laying it all out. And now, the damage might already be done. Insiders claim that Hollywood execs are watching this entire disaster unfold, and they're not happy. According to whispers, Blake's reputation is hanging by a thread, and if these allegations keep piling up, her career might never recover. Could this be the moment that ends Blake and Ryan's reign in Hollywood? If even half of these rumors are true, this scandal could change everything. With this level of controversy, one thing is crystal clear. This scandal isn't fading into the background anytime soon. Blake Lively's reputation is spiraling out of control, Ryan Reynolds is being dragged deeper into the chaos, and Justin Baldoni? He's not backing down. Insiders say that Hollywood is watching every second of this mess unfold, and the big question remains: did Blake push things too far? Or is there a whole other side to this story that no one's talking about yet? We want to hear from you. Did Blake go too far with her demands? Was Justin Baldoni unfairly targeted? Or is there still more tea waiting to be spilled? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because trust us, this discussion is just getting started. And if you don't want to miss a single second of this jaw-dropping drama, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and turn on those notifications. We're following every twist and turn of this scandal, and if there's another shocking update, you'll hear it here first. This is Pop Flash signing off, but don't go too far, because Hollywood's next bombshell could drop any second.